And our word for today on this memorial of St. Vincent de Paul on this Friday, September the 27th, our word for today is timeless. Timeless, our word for today, taken from our reading from the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 3. King Solomon says there's an appointed time for everything, a time for everything under the heavens. I have considered the task that God has appointed for the sons of men to be busied about. He has made everything appropriate to its time and has put the timeless into their hearts without man's ever discovering from beginning to end the work which God has done. Absolutely true in his time and place. King Solomon saying he has put timeless into our hearts without us really discovering what it's all about. Yes, because God called into time. First, Adam, he called into time. Then Abraham, he called into time. And Moses, he called into time. Elijah, he called into time. King David, he called into time. King Solomon himself, he called into time. Elijah, Jeremiah, the prophets, everyone he called into time to get ready for that one name that he would call into time that changed everything. The timeless was called into time that we might be saved. First, he called Our Lady into time, and then he called Jesus. Jesus was called into time, and through the incarnation, God became a man. We have Jesus, and then Jesus died on the cross that we might be brought from time into eternity. He made himself available to us in time, in this very difficult place, in this broken world that needs healing and needed restoration. He was called into time that we might be called into eternity. The gospel acclamation today from the Gospel of Matthew, chapter 10, verse 45. The Son of Man came to serve and to give his life as a ransom for the many. And then the Gospel of Luke today, chapter 9. Once when Jesus was praying in solitude and the disciples were with him, he asked them, who do the crowd say that I am? Who do the crowd say that I am? They said in reply, John the Baptist, others Elijah, still others, one of the ancient prophets has arisen. Then he said to them, but who do you say that I am? Peter said in reply, the Christ of God. He rebuked them and directed them not to tell anyone. And then he laid out the plan. He said, the Son of Man must suffer greatly and be rejected by the elders, the chief priests, and the scribes, and be killed on the third day, and be killed, and then on the third day be raised. Jesus revealing the plan of why he had come into time, why the timeless had come into time, that we might be saved and join him for all of eternity. But it's interesting the way he phrases this question. Who do the crowd say that I am? And then who do you say that I am? Remember, when God presented himself to Moses in the form of the burning bush, and Moses, said to God, who am I to tell them came, and who's giving this to them? He said, tell them that I am sent you. I am sent you. And again, we see in the gospel reading today, Jesus saying, who do the crowds say that I am? Who do you say that I am? He is the great I am, born into time that we might live with him forever in eternity. Timeless, our word for today.